Yes, this is good. You might have it all. So, now take your seat. Take your seat. Good afternoon, dear guests and dear children. Today we're going to talk about healthy eating and healthy nutrition. During the lesson, we're going to do some exercises, reading and working in groups. But except of all that, we're going to have a video call from Sydney, from Australia. And it's a great honor for me to introduce my uncle, Mr. Arthur Pamukchan. He is an excellent architect, but apart apart from all that, he's a person who knows about healthy eating, almost everything. He's been living in Australia since 1992, if I'm not mistaken, and he's nearly a native speaker. I would like you to listen to him and be ready to prepare your questions, because after the session you'll have a chance to give it to him. So we're on air. You may start your speech, please.
Hello.
You may talk to him because it's a video call, so say hello.
Hello. Can anyone see me?
Yes, please listen to her.
Can anyone hear me?
So can anyone hear me?
Can anyone hear me?
Yeah, so
Put your hands
raise
up.
your hands up.
Thank you. Thank you. My name is Arthur. It's nice to meet you, all of you, students and teachers. I'm not a doctor, I have to tell you first, but I'm interested in health, interested in nutrition and food. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I'm going to share my experience, what I've done, what I think is good. If that interests you, we may proceed, if that is okay.
Yes.
Yes?
Of course. Yes. Please continue.
Okay. So, to me, health, it got four parts. Simple way of putting it, it's like bicycle. Does anyone know what bicycle looks like?
Yes.
Bicycle?
So what is bicycle?
Bicycle has got many parts, but I will separate four parts only. The first one is, let's call it wheels. I think bicycle means two wheels. Bi means two wheels. And we have pedals to push forward. And we have handlebar to hold front wheel. And also we have not something called brakes. Alright, so we have four parts. If we look at the health, to me, it's like also got the four parts. First, for me, it's healthy thinking. Someone will be surprised, like, oh, what do you mean healthy thinking? Healthy thinking is when you're around food, you think healthy, you think positive. And also, you speak positive. Either you're talking to your friend around food, either you're talking to your mother or father or sister or brother, you talk negative or you talk positive. That affects your food digestion. Does anyone know what digestion means?
Teacher syndrome.
Teachers now. Okay.
Thank you. Okay. So next thing for me is healthy lifestyle, which means how you move around food, how you exercise. You exercise during your dinner, or you exercise before, or you exercise after, or you move at home, or you just eat and use a couch as your excuse. So this part is physical eating. To me, most important part of eating is based on fresh greens and fruits. We call that live food, fresh food or live food. And the last thing is I would compare to bicycle brakes. I call that how I'm doing it. Sometimes we do something and we don't go back and think what I'm doing, why I'm doing, and how I'm doing it. That's four main parts I would emphasize, I would stress out as healthy living. There's a lot of details about it, but once you start thinking about it, everything will start to come to you. That's how the universe works. That's how our subconscious mind starts working. It's not depend on us. It's substantial. It means we can control, but that exists without our knowledge, subconscious mind. But we can use it to our benefit. That's the main point I would like to suggest. Fresh, green, and fruits. If it concerns, it's not that great because it's not live food. It's just, for example, fresh tomato contains about 220 times more nutrients than conserved tomatoes. Which means in order to get 1 unit of, say, nutrients, you have to eat 320 units of conserved food. Was like 1 kilo tomato equals 220 kilo of conserved food. That's scientific fact. I don't have a laboratory to test it, I just read about it. So more fresh you eat, better for you. And it's not amount will make you healthy. It's these 4 things will make you healthy. For example, I eat only once a day. I don't eat 3 times a day. But I have more energy than people working with me. So what does it mean? That means with 1 tomato, I have more energy than someone having 5 tomatoes, but they don't think positive, they don't do exercise, and they don't talk positive. They always argue with friends. They always argue with mother and father. They always argue with someone else. That gradually, step by step, affecting our health. Well, say 1%. Or 1% a day affect us. But if you multiply 1% to 365 days, that's a lot of percentages. Either you're healthy or sort of not care about your health. Put it this way. More you think about it, positive way, it will be better for you. And with your life and with your health. And sooner you start, better will be outcome.
Okay, thank you very much for the talk. Now, children, maybe you have some questions. And teacher, please, your questions if you have some.
Yes.
Well, who's ready to ask questions? Yeah, who will do the first one? Arita, would you like to say something? Yeah? Come on, you may stand up first. You may stand up. Okay. But a little
Do I
bit.
not see?
Yeah. You're not in the camera. Well, sorry. Wait.
How long have you been eating healthy food?
What was your name, sorry?
Aidita.
Anita. Thanks for that question. The healthy lifestyle doesn't start overnight. It starts with philosophy, start with your thinking. Once you start thinking, it will come to you. Some magic way. But you have to plant the seed so this will come to you, healthy lifestyle. Sooner you start better. It might come to you in 5 days' time, will be 5 years' time, will be 15 years' time. I did started 22 years ago. 22 years ago, gradually to come to what I have now.
Okay, thank you. Next question. So, Kate, Alexandra, what about you, teachers?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes. Good afternoon. What is your personal attitude to sweets and chocolate bars? And some psychologists think that your mood can be influenced positively by sweets. So do you agree with it?
A little bit of history that in 1907, there was a research in the United States and England that we consume or use about 1.1 kilo of sugar a year. Now we're using about 500 kilo each person a year. It's a lot of sugar. And it's our digestive system is not designed for that. We designed to have fresh fruit, sweet fruit during summer. Our body is not designed to have sugar during winter. That's why we get sick. And because advertisement, because short, because it tastes good, whatever reason, we think it's good. But in reality, it's not that good. I had a few problems a couple of years ago, including a skin cancer. I fixed my skin cancer, stopped consuming sugar and carbohydrates. That cancer disappeared. medical fact. It's all reported in my medical history. It's not something someone told me or I hear from some video, whatever tape. That's what happened to me. Thank you for your question.
Thank you.
Well, if these are all the questions, do you want to say something, Kate? No. Okay. Thank you, dear Mr. Pamchan, for joining us. And have a nice evening. It's almost 8 p.m. in Sydney. It's evening there. So thank you very much. See you next time. Goodbye.
Bye. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Yeah. Okay. Now let's. No. Yeah. He understands Russian, of course. He had talked with Russian, but that was my secret. So now we are getting to the next part on our lesson, and in a hurry, write please down what did you eat yesterday for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Please, in a hurry.
Right today.
What did you eat today?
Yesterday.
Okay, but the task is what did you eat yesterday? So in a hurry, just you have 1 or 2 minutes for that. So you may not to write, but just think about that and say it orally. So let's don't not to waste time on writing. Well, are you ready? Yeah. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So, okay, what did you eat for breakfast? Supper, yeah. Dinner is somewhere at 5 or 6 p.m. Supper is more unhealthy part of nutrition. So, what did you eat yesterday for breakfast? I think all of you know. Okay, so write it down. What did you eat an hour ago? Okay, write down the lunch. Yeah. So, what did you eat for breakfast session?
Я забыла, как называется блюдо на русском.
Okay, it's okay. So, maybe some porridge, maybe some eggs or scrambled eggs or boiled eggs, tea, sandwich with cheese. What was there? A lot of sugar, and that is unhealthy, as we already know. And what about lunch? What was there yesterday at lunch? You think so? Rice with meat? Yeah, rice with meat. Russian soup called solyanka. I don't know how it will be in English. Yeah, there's a lot of salt, which is unhealthy also. Yeah, it was salty yesterday. And what about the dinner? Fruits and juice, yeah. So, what about dinner? Cocktail? Milkshake, cocktails. Okay, now let's look on the worksheet that I've given to you, this one. So there are questions. And the first question is for Alexandra. What is your idea of healthy diet? What do you think? What is healthy diet?
Mhm.
Eating healthy
Healthy food, yeah.
food and
Uh-huh. And green products.
yeah,
Fruits,
and
vegetables.
drink more water.
Drink more water, right. So do you eat a lot of vegetables? Yeah? What about the others? What do you eat? Eat more, vegetables and fruit or junk food? Vegetables and fruit. Great. How many meals do you have a day, Aida? How many meals do you have a day? 3? Yeah, I know. For example, Mr. Arthur Kamushan said that he has only one meal a day. So breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, right? Dinner, snack, supper, snack. So that is the worst separation. So 3 times, 3 or 4 times, yeah, maybe. Okay, now who eats fast food? Do you eat fast food?
Yes.
How often? So everyone eats fast food. Burgers. How often? Часто. Oh, once a week, twice a week, once a month, once a year. Once a month. Okay. What do you think about that? Do you think that is
Once a quarter.
once once 3 months? Okay. Now look at these pictures and what is the best, the perfect meal for you from here, from these 3 pictures?
3.
What is your ideal breakfast
Yeah.
from these? Yeah. What would you like to eat for breakfast, for example, today?
Яичница на хлебе.
Yes, it's on toast. Yeah? The first picture. Okay, that's eggs on the toast. And what about you, Kate? Number 1. Okay, now look at the next page. Let's choose your favorite lunch. What would you like to eat from here?
Number 3.
I think it's fish. I don't know. Get some vegetables in here. Number 3. Number 3.
Number
6? No, 6. It is for dinner. You need to choose from these 3 pictures. This for dinner. Yeah.
Number 2.
Number 2.
Number 2.
Okay, so your choice. What about you?
Concern?
What's your choice?
Nothing.
Nothing. You prefer to pass the lunch bell. That's great choice. So, what about your perfect dinner? What would you like to eat from here?
Number 1.
Number 1. So these
Number
are
2.
grilled meat with starch.
Number 2.
Number 3. What is number 2? What do you think? Some yogurt, maybe, yeah? What is? Yeah. Right. Yeah. Okay. Now, let's find out what do you know about carbohydrates? What do you think? Where in what product you can find carbohydrates? Углеводы. Yeah. And carbohydrates you can find in bread, pasta, cereals, bananas. Yeah, this is for you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Unfortunately. So, protein.
Milk.
Chicken.
Avocado.
Yeah, avocado, eggs. Okay. So this is for you to help for next exercise. Fats. These are nuts, avocado again, but it's a healthy, very healthy fat. So, oils, sunflower oil or olive oils. Yeah, and fish. Hmm? Fats, sugar, vitamins and minerals. So, tomato, as we have carrots, mangoes, or vegetables and fruits. Okay, now you are going. I don't know. These are beans, red beans. No, красный фасоль. Yeah, so for this exercise, you need pictures. You need to do exercise 2. No, you need all the pictures. So in this exercise, you need to write what do you need to help you grow. You can find it in meat, eggs, and milk. What is it?
Milk?
Yeah. What can you find in milk, eggs, and meat? So, what helps you to grow?
Protein.
Protein, right? Thank you, Alexandra. And next question. It helps to store energy in your body. You can find it in butter and oil. Yes, it is fats, right? Next one. It is used to make food and drinks taste sweet. You can find it in biscuits and cakes. It is used to make food and drinks taste sweet. Sugar, right? Substances you need to be healthy. You can find them in fruit and vegetables. Vitamins. Vitamins, yeah. Parts of plants or seeds that your body cannot digest. Helps food pass through the body quickly. This is question number 5. Digest, пищеварение. So the answer is fiber, клетчатка. Fiber. And question number 6. They provide you energy. Oh, you can find them in bread, pasta, and rice, yeah? Yes? Carbohydrates. And the 7th, the last one, substance that is formed naturally in the rocks or the earth and is found in small quantities in food and drinks. Minerals. Very good. Yeah. So, now we're going to do some interesting work. You have plates. You have plates on your exercise papers. And I'm going to give you, we need to divide into 2 groups. So the first group and the second group. Here, food for you. Yes, you need to make your perfect meal, but healthy one. So, one part of it should be fruits. So you have to have fruits, vegetables, meat, and fiber. Okay, let me vegetable. The
This
sweet.
vegetables meat and
Yeah. Овощ, фрукт.
Yes. So you need to have something like this. So there should be fruits, grains, vegetables, and proteins. There it is, something like this. You need to have
Dairy.
dairy and the молочный продукт. What is the green there? Unfortunately, no. You don't have to write it down. You need to put the food on the plate.
so grains are still carbohydrates, right?
But we need a little amount of it. We can't include it.
А можно я напишу, если его здесь нет моего идеального фрукта, можно его напишу?
Yes. Grains. Это зерновые.
Это идеально? Твой идеальный обед. Мой идеальный
So
обед.
this is bread, for example, pasta.
Салмон это что? Салмон.
Salmon. Это рыба.
Все.
М.
А бейгл это что?
Булочка.
Не, ну имеется в виду. Это grains и...
Да.
Нет. Это тоже какая-то протеин. Нет.
So you have your
Нам надо создать то же самое. Мясо тут нет. Нет, мясо
protein is included in it.
Паста это что?
What's grain? Pasta is grains.
И картошка грейн.
Grains. Зерновые. Картошка, no, it's a vegetable.
А типа это рис? Можно напишу о... А подожди, авокадо это овощ?
Да.
Можно напишу свой любимый овощ?
Don't you have here avocado?
Нет.
I think there is. No?
У тебя есть авокадо?
You may put this t-shirt here.
У нас есть...
Okay, finish it up. Please, let's see what you have for your ideal plate. So, please.
Я написала vegetables.
Yeah?
Vegetables.
Who's ready? Kate?
Я не
Okay, I need to please plate. So, what do you have in your plate?
Veg protein pasta.
Pasta, chicken, strawberries.
Protein.
No, you just name the products. Название продуктов.
Chicken pasta.
Chicken pasta.
Avocado.
Yogurt. Okay, Kate, what about you? Alexandra, please.
Vegetables. Окей. Прям просто фрукт называть.
Yeah?
Значит, йогурт,
Yogurt.
рис,
Rice, salmon,
salmon, dragon fruit, and cucumber.
cucumber. Okay, what about you?
Chicken,
Strawberries. What is here? Okay.
rice.
Well, rice, yeah, why not? Rice, don't you like rice or beans? So red beans also called kidney beans because they're look like
А вот
kidney.
я нашла рис.
Rice.
Rice.
Okay, thank you, Alexander. Now, let's watch a short video about how to make a right portion.
Hi, I'm Candy Cumming, a registered dietitian with Sharp Healthcare, and today we're going to talk about portion control because it's really hard to figure out how to set up a plate. I like to use my hands and the clock. Well, we want about 2 cups of vegetables on our plate, so that would be 1 fist for 1 cup and the second fist for the second cup. When we put the starchy thing on there, your rice, your potato, your corn, you just need one fistful or 1 cup of food. And then when it comes to the protein part, the meat, the chicken or fish, you're looking at about 4 fingers, because each finger roughly is about the size of an ounce of meat. So you can think of your 4 fingers, or the palm of your hand is about the same size. Or if you want to, you can think of the deck of cards as the appropriate size of meat, chicken, or fish on your plate. So I mentioned earlier that I always use a clock too, because I like to set up my plate thinking of it as a clock face. Here from 12 to 3, got 4 fingers of meat, chicken, or fish, whatever you prefer. From 3 to 6, got that 1 fistful or 1 cup of starchy food. And then from 12 to 6 on the other side, you have your 2 cups of vegetables. So what does this look like? Well, we actually set up a plate. Here it is. Here's your clock face, all dressed up with food. So you have this beautiful 2 cups of vegetables here, your 4 fingers or your deck of cards worth of meat, chicken, or fish, and down here, your 1 cup of starchy food. When you get all of that on a plate, you have only about 400 calories. It's really nutritious and really filling. Be mindful though, if you added a lot of extra butter or sour cream or fried all that food, you could double or triple the calories on that plate and kind of blow the whole thing with portion control. So remember the clock face and your hands, and you can set up a really healthy plate. And now you've just learned some really basics on portion control.
So, did you understand how to control your portion? So, if it is about fish, meat, or chicken, you need to have a part with your 4 fingers, yeah, like this. I don't think so. I think it is not enough. No, I think it is the ideal portion. So, or you need to check with your hand. So it is
4 fingers.
4 fingers, right? Or
it's a cutlet or a piece of fish.
Okay, and the vegetables. Vegetables. We have to not so much. We have less than meat. So vegetables should be like 2 cups. It is 1 cup, yeah, and the second cup. So this would be the half of your plate. The half of your plate should be filled with vegetables, yeah. And the other part, the smallest one, for grains, bread and pasta, yeah. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Do you like our lesson?
No.
No. Oh,
What do you want?
Моя мама не понимает. Нет.
okay. So here are some text for you.
If you look like teachers,
Oh.
and you will think that you're success.
So this is your home test. You need to read it at home and answer the
Я должен за
question.
день съесть продукты.
No, you just need to read the text
Ладно.
and to know about what you need, what you get from red foods, from orange foods, from yellow foods, from green foods, and so on. Yeah? Что вы получите, когда вы съедите зеленую еду, красную, оранжевую, голубую. Yeah. Yes, why not? And be ready to answer my questions next time on the next lesson on this text. Okay, so I think we may finish up our lesson. Thank you for coming.
Thank you, it was very enjoyable. And can we have